Up next on the show, Rebecca Scritchfield will be here to talk about National Cholesterol Education Month, and she'll have some surprisingly delicious recipes to share.
I can't wait to try them. If you have something to say, tweet us. Send it to Let's Talk Live DC. French fries, chili, and chocolate mousse. You really don't think of those when you're thinking heart healthy, but dietitian Rebecca Scritchfield says you can have these comfort foods and still be healthy. Is it true?
It's absolutely true. And with September being National Cholesterol Education Month, it's a great time to look at what we're eating and see how we can make it better. And what you'll see is we can have all these comfort foods I'm showing here. It depends on the ingredients and how it's prepared. So I'm going to focus on some of that. So I'm starting with, these are, you know, French fries everybody loves, right? These are kind of a healthier version, so they're baked Parmesan zucchini fries. So they're not fried at all, they're baked. So that's one of the health tips. And you really just cut up your zucchini to look like French fries. And what we use to make them crunchy is panko. It's a Japanese breadcrumb. You could get it in the regular grocery store. And it's just a thicker, crunchy breadcrumb. But you need to get that to stick. So in order to get it to stick, I brushed it with some heart-healthy Mazola corn oil. There's a real important reason for using the corn oil. Corn oil is the highest in something called plant sterols. These compounds actually block cholesterol absorption. So if you're trying to lower your cholesterol, it's the most important one. And compared to other oils, it's got 4 times that of olive oil and 40% more than canola.
I always get confused in the store if I'm supposed to buy vegetable, canola. Which one?
I think olive oil is great, canola oil is great, but what most people know that they're not buying corn oil. And so when it comes to the cholesterol reduction and heart health, just as you think of olive oil, think about corn oil. And I use it in several different ways that you'll see. So so these are very simple. The kids could help with them. They're tasty. I highly recommend giving a little bit of a dip. If you like the cheese sticks, try a marinara sauce. It's surprisingly really similar, a lot healthier.
Yeah,
go for it.
Now let me ask you, because I tried to make these once and they came out kind of soggy. How long do you cook them?
For about 35 to 40 minutes. The panko really helps. You know, you're not deep frying them, so they're not going to be hard. But you get a lot of the taste and the texture. I also showed this with a tzatziki. It's a yogurt-based dip that has some cucumber, so that's a nice way to do it too. So that's one recommendation. Continuing on, you know, when you think of chili and sloppy joes, you think of all kinds of ground beef, and that's high in saturated fat, high in cholesterol. So we got to make it healthier. What I did is a couple of tricks. First of all, I bulked it up with lots of veggies. So actually each sloppy joe is 1 serving of veggies, and each bowl of chili is 2 serving of veggies. And you can really get help from the grocery store. Already sliced mushrooms, they have a meaty texture. Beans, you can use less meat. Also things like shredded carrots, peppers and onions. The tomato sauce that you use, get no salt added. These are all ways to keep the salt down really low.
So there is meat in there?
There is. I use 98% lean ground turkey. Helps to bump up the protein, but if you're a vegetarian, you could use tofu. It's still going to be heart healthy. The big thing is we got rid of a lot of the saturated fat in the ground beef, bulking it up with healthy veggies.
It's basically like a burrito mix.
Yeah, essentially it is. That's a good point you brought up, the spices. So you can, instead of using salt, you can use cumin and garlic and chili powder. And in fact, when you saute the veggies, again, I use the Mazola corn oil because you need to kind of get them all mixed in and everything like that. I actually created these recipes for the Mazola, and they're on their website at mazola.com, so you can look it up and find the instructions.
It's a wheat roll?
Yes, I use a wheat roll, and you know,
are they as good? Come on.
I think they're as good. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you have to use a white bun, you can. Yeah, but the FDA says that when you eat a lot of plant sterols, you have a reduced risk of heart disease. So that's why you kind of see it used throughout. Moving on to snacks. I don't know if you've heard of kale chips yet, but there are these. Kale is like a leafy green, kind of a more firm type of a spinach. You can peel that off of the stalk, and all you have to do is rip it up into little pieces. Again, brush with the Mazola corn oil. I added red pepper flakes. They're really delicious, and they're crunchy, and they have this sort of substitute for pretzels or cheesy crackers that might be higher in salt and processed carbohydrates.
So the kale chip replaces a potato chip?
It could replace potato chip, pretzels.
How do you put it in a pan, or you bake it?
You bake it. So it's baked, brushed with the corn oil, baked. Oh, there's plenty left for everybody else, so everyone will get their fair share of kale chips today.
It's a good alternative. It's a good.
Kale is known for its heart health benefits. Well, we will convert you sooner or later. And then another snack, popcorn.
Yes. Oh.
I did this on the stove top. So again, you can control the salt, you can control the saturated fat by not using butter. You could make it spicy with some red pepper flakes, things like that. And you know, or at least use a little bit of salt. It'll be a lot better for you.
This is cool.
Yes. We've got dessert, because what speaks comfort more than dessert?
Perfect.
So I've got an ice cream here that has one ingredient, just bananas.
Wow.
And all you do is freeze bananas and blend them, and you get this lovely looking soft serve, which I think is doing well.
So there's
under
no
the
ice
lights.
cream in it?
There's no ice cream. It's just the frozen bananas.
Wow.
You could top it with some other fruit, but it's a great, quick, again, great
taste it.
weekly. Oh, we've got spoons.
You got a spoon?
Right here.
Okay.
And then the other one is a chocolate mousse that I made with avocado and banana. So avocado, again, is the heart healthy fats. You like that?
That's good.
Isn't it good? So you can, okay, so
that's good.
You'll do
We
the
have a
banana
winner.
ice cream over the kale chips, but we will work on that. But yeah, heart healthy fat in the avocados, bananas for sweetness. There's a little bit of sugar in there, cocoa powder, but it's really simple. It gets smooth in the blender. As you'll see with all these ideas, we're talking about ice cream and mousse and snacks and chilies, and you can make them really healthy. Overall, you really want to make sure you use whole food ingredients, fruits and veggies, lean proteins, and then when you need to use an oil, check out the corn oil for the plant sterols and the heart healthy benefits that it
It's
has.
simple enough, you
Very
know?
simple.
And delicious.
Okay.
Thank you
glad
very
you like it.
much.
Take care.
All right. More coming up right after this. This is amazing.
Isn't it good?